Hey guys, welcome to Kratom Gaming. We are back with another game for our first impressions series. This is Path of Exile. Now, I have played this game before, but today we will be looking at a class I've never been, which is Ranger. Crow that plunders our crops, a stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Oriath, this land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger, when Raid class shows you how to truly live like an animal. So, if you guys don't know what Path of Exile is, it is a free-to-play game. Free to play. There are microtransactions in the game, but it's free to play. You pick whatever character you want. There's loads of customization options when it comes to builds, and it is like Diablo. It's like Grim Dawn. If you ever played Grim Dawn, it's an ARPG, so it's similar to Diablo. It's similar to Grim Dawn. It's similar to Torchlight. Is another example. Torchlight 2. But I would say it's most similar to Grim Dawn. So we are going to choose a Ranger. I'm just going to call it nothing fancy. So let's go. So you pick your character, your name, boom, it throws you in. And if you guys have ever played any of those games listed, Grim Dawn, Diablo, you're going to feel right at home here, especially Grim Dawn. Like I said, you can zoom in, zoom out. I'm going to skip tutorials. If you guys decide to play this, you can go through the tutorials, but basically, yeah, here, and there's lots of customization options. Let me start off and say, I did mine tab for inventory, and so down here, bottom left, we have life, and over here we have mana. So you will feel right at home if you played any sort of, ARPG, especially Grim Dawn. Gives you a bow to start because I am a ranger. Now, if you guys don't know, it's click to move about, or you can hold down mouse 1 to move about. If you hold down shift, it stops your character from moving, and then you can fire your main primary fire here, default attack. So, for the sake of this hour video, guys, I'm not going to go through the dialogue. If you guys, in the story, I'm going to skip it because, for many reasons. Not that there's any spoilers, because, I mean, if you haven't played, obviously it would be a spoiler, but I don't want to give away any spoilers, and also, if we sit here and listen to every single quest, yeah, this first impressions hour is going to go by very quickly. So we just got a burning arrow. So these are, it's kind of different. In this game, they're called gems, and these gems are basically your skills, and to use them, you have to put them in a corresponding matching colored slot. So green to green, red to red, blue to blue. So now that we have it defaulted to here, but I could pretty much put it wherever I want. I could put it on my left mouse button, or mouse 4, mouse 5, W, E, R, T, whatever you want. You can do. And if you don't have anything in that slot, it auto equips it if you pick it up. So to activate, all you do is just press right click, and now I'm doing fire arrow, which is taking mana to do. So always watch your mana. You basically have mana for every single character. You're like, oh, mana? Well, she's a ranger. They still use mana for any sort of like specialty skill or attack, such as fire arrow. You use mana. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to oh, okay, I need to worry about having intelligence or strength or dexterity. I mean, yeah, you do. You do want to stack like dexterity, for example, for an archer. And it also depends on what you place. You could do like a physical damage archer where you'd want strength, or a basically like a spell slinger type archer where you'd want intelligence. You know, it just depends on your playstyle. Here's support. So, not only are there primary skill gems, there's also support. See, it says Pierce Support, Support Projectile. It can support any skill. You see how it's like, there's this little line here? That means these are linked slots. So if I put this here with this one, it's linked to Burning Arrow now. So projectiles from my Burning Arrow pierce 2 additional targets. So there's support skills, support gems, and skill gems. And there's so many different combinations you could do. There's so many builds you could possibly do in this game. It's crazy, guys. It is crazy. Like I'm saying, if you've ever played Grim Dawn, you feel right at home here. Especially if you like making your own custom build. You don't even have to follow somebody's build on the internet. Just make your own. Like, that's what's fun. Like, I'm currently doing my own like witch build, and well, there is no witch build. It's just whatever I feel like doing. Like, I'm not following somebody's specific build. I mean, you could do that if you want to play a certain style or play a certain way, but I like figuring stuff out on my own, and I like playing my own way, my own style, and mixing and matching different styles and skills. So obviously with Ranger, it's going to be all about distance. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, we leveled up. So down here you'll see this passive skill point. So when you level up, you get 1 passive. If you complete different quests or do different things, you have a chance to get more passives. So if I click on it, sorry about that, it brings up the skill tree. This is the skill tree, and it is massive. I'm going to zoom out all the way. So I'm zoomed out all the way, and this is the skill tree. I'm just going to take it slow. It is massive. There are so many ways you can play, but don't let that make you feel overwhelmed. I mean, I felt a little overwhelmed myself, but then when I found out there's different ways to play, different options, different everything, I got excited about like what is out there, what I could do. So what's really cool is in this game there's like a search bar. So if I want to look up something specific, let's say poison, I type in poison, and now anything related to poison is highlighted. You see how it's like glowing? These are glowing. So anything related to poison is now glowing. I was thinking what would be cool is if I did like a poison archer ranger sort of build. So like, see down here, to get to these you need to follow the right path. So you start here, then go down here, there, and then you can get here, and then here's what your end goal is: to get this this here, Poisonous Fangs. 10% to damage over time, multiplier for poison. Claw attacks, okay, I'm not going to be using claws, so that's pointless. But you could still, you know, this one's good for poison. If you want to do like a poison build, or if you want to do an elemental build, or strictly fire, strictly ice, or strictly lightning, or strictly chaos, like, it's totally up to you, and it's totally awesome. So when we first start out, we have 2 paths we can take. The first one is projectile damage. The second one is increased evasion and max life. Now, what you want to look at is what is going to be your first primary passive. So these ones right here, they're like have the gold outline, or they're like primaries. Like these little ones, they give you a bonus, yes, but what you want to look for are the main ones. So this one here is 20% increased projectile speed, 15% increased projectile damage, and 20 to dexterity. And then it could lead to here, which leads to Aspect of the Eagle. Damage with bows is increased, global accuracy, increased movement speed, damage over time with bows. Like, now that is pretty cool. I'd probably go down this way. Honestly, that would be my first move. Aspect of the Lynx, weapon artistry. Like, there's so many good ones. Aspect of the Panther is there. While dual wielding, I'm not going to be dual wielding. I'm just going to, I think I just want to do a full-on bow build. That's kind of what I want to do. Heart of Oak, chance to avoid being stunned, you know, Primal Spirit, Mana Regeneration, Strength and Intelligence, you know, Quick Step, Druidic Rite. I think for now, I'm going to go down this way to get Ballistic Mastery,
and Aspect of the Eagle. So to get to those, I need to go here to projectile damage. So that's my first skill. So then you click up here, apply, and there you go. So we now have projectile, and press P, projectile damage. Okay, so my projectiles deal more damage. Yeah, my fire arrow, so far I'm loving it. I mean, it's just the first skill we've come across, but so far it's really good. It's pretty good. Uh-oh, our first boss. He's burning. Burn! Yeah. Did he just heal? Just heal. And he did. He did. Grab all the loot at first. So you see, I picked up a piece of gear that gave me a shield. So you have life and shield. Obviously, like every other game, if your shield gets depleted, it takes away from your life, and so forth. And here's where you can like move your flasks. So either mana flasks or life flasks. There's other types of flasks as well, like one for movement speed. And you can put in whatever order you want, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever order you feel is most comfortable. We did just get another bow, and to compare, you just hold down Alt. Fine circlet, leather hood. So we could use the leather hood, and we lose our energy shield, but we gain evasion. Let's do that. So, evasion, chance to not take any damage, which is nice. So, here we are, Lion's Eye Watch. It's basically like a hub for Act 1. So there's different acts, and so here we are in Act 1. You don't get to see which acts until you're actually in the act. And in each act, there's, I don't know, maybe 10 different areas. So in this first act, well, you guys can't see because my face is in the way. But in this first act, there's 10 areas, right? There's 10 areas in this map world of Act 1. And there's quests galore, side quests galore. There's lore galore, lore galore. And like I said, I'm not going to really listen or do it. If you guys love story, there's tons here. Tons of lore, tons of backstory. Some of it is interesting. When I first played on my first character, I pretty much listened to all of it. Just so I know what's going on story-wise. If you don't care about story, well, you just do what I do. Skip. So on this reward here, he's rewarding us with a skill. So you get split arrow, fires multiple arrows, ice shot, so it's basically like my fire but ice, frost blades. That's, you could be a ranger with, I don't know why you'd be a ranger with, blades, but or claws. I think that's like another thing rangers have, or they're good with claws. But galvanic arrow, lightning. So there's a lightning, there's a frost, there's a poison. Or actually, I guess this is chaos. Honestly, I think I'm going to try with like a chaos poison build. So in this game, there's no currency. So when you sell items, what you get are crafting materials, mats. So here are all this. You get 4 scroll fragments. It's because it's crappy grays. There is a rarity scale in this game. It's gray, blue, yellow, orange. Sort of typical for these types of games, with the rarity scale. And so yeah, you just trade it for crafting materials, and there's so many different types of crafting materials and things like that. Now there all are portal scrolls you need to find, so you can portal back to town, to your hub. No matter which act you're in, it'll portal you to that specific hub in that specific act. And there are scrolls of wisdom which identifies items. Again, if you know what Grim Dawn is or Diablo, you'll feel right at home here. So let's continue onwards the coast. Actually, we'll continue in the next video, guys. We will pick up right here in the next episode. We'll try to do this mission, Mercy mission, travel to Tidal Island and find the Mezen chest, and we will try our new caustic arrow in episode 2 of Path of Exile. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this video so far, and let me know. I am going to be doing a full hour playthrough, and I promise you I will not do any playing without you guys. That's my promise to you on all my videos. I won't play on all my first impression, first hour videos. I will not play a single minute without you guys. That's my promise to you. So if you like the video and the series, be sure to subscribe. I'm putting out videos every day for you. I would love to chat with you. You can stop by Twitch anytime. I stream on Twitch every day, and or you could send me a comment. I would love to respond to you guys' comments. So thanks again. Hope you have a good evening, morning, night, wherever you're at. And as always, TTFN, ta-ta for now. I will see you guys in episode 2 with more Path of Exile.